with the Joneses.
As how you get now waiting, they make bomb and begin. They try to prove a limit. Get it. Now go get money, then they finish. Get it. Oh, yeah. Everybody, oh yeah,
join Jamajati, solve mathematics.
We did about our continent, so
say the bonus,
we go use takes
of mathematics. So follow Jamajati.
So ya carry
situation in this nation, disposition, our condition, unexplainable pain. In our hearts, not to mention brothers killing brothers, ⴏ equation.
Thanks for your contribution. Now, any more questions?
Fantastic conversations.
Great to see you again. It's good weather. You want to agree with that?
Yeah, I love weather.
I love the life that I live. Tomorrow.
Traffic updates. And everything fun is right here on Mainland 98.3 FM. Don't touch that dial. Fantastic conversations.
Great to see you again. It's good weather. You want to agree with that?
Yeah, I love weather.
Trending music.
I live the life that I love. I love the life that I live. Tomorrow.
Traffic updates.
Ojoba and Charity intersections is good. There's no cause for alarm.
Mainland 98.3 FM. Don't touch that dial.
Well, I am Gloria Young.
And I'm NY.
Together, we intend to bring you a captivating show that will keep you glued to your radio.
Yes, so from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. on Wednesdays.
On your favorite radio station, 98.3 Mainland FM.
Ladies Lounge. Real women, real talk.
Plus plenty apropos.
Well, I am Gloria Young.
And I'm NY.
Together, we intend to bring you a captivating show that will keep you glued to your radio.
Yes, so from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. on Wednesdays.
On your favorite radio station, 98.3 Mainland FM.
Ladies Lounge. Real women, real talk.
Plus plenty apropos.
Welcome to the Ladies Lounge. Yes. Real women, real talk.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, people.
Good evening, everybody.
Folks. Good evening, Nigeria. Good evening, world.
Yeah. How have you all been? What's your day like?
Yes.
What's your week been like?
Yeah. Today, I want to rant too.
Oh, okay.
Really trying to survive, and everything is just so hard. And then you have people like a mechanic who will charge you 350,000 to repair one thing, and 3 days later,
the thing is back to the position it was before 350, right?
Okay, let me tell you my own. Just about a few inches to my house, I started hearing one funny sound on my right tire. Luckily, I was getting home, so of course I parked it. So the next day, the tire was now rolling the wrong way. Yes. So of course we parked it. The mechanic came, took it, charged us 350,000, and we paid. He repaired the car. He brought it back. I drove the car. The second day after I drove the car, that is 2 days after he repaired the car, brought it back. That is, he drove it himself. Will not be saying the other side. This was on the road. This was like 12 midnight.
Oh, wow.
Exactly. I was coming from shoot. Luckily, I was not the only one in the car. But somehow, I had this boom from nowhere. Somehow, this car just managed to get me to where we were going. I parked it.
Did you not invite him into your house and beat him silly?
Oh, I would have beaten him. But you know when you have somebody who is calm.
But Gloria, you could not offer him let me just drop you at junction and then gather him.
Gather and beats. Gather and beats. I still wait for him. I go
Is the money you spent?
That's not, that's like, that is 500.
No,
so that's my
in my mind, I want to think
mechanics.
So just in case it's 500 naira.
And then when I asked him, I said, come, there was no,
the thing,
all kinds of excuses.
Once you have sorted out something on one side, it must affect the other side.
Exactly.
If the other side was beginning to go. If this side is stronger than the other, it will affect.
It will affect.
Anyway.
Won't you check?
Anyway.
So that's my round two.
Yes, this is life.
This is life.
Adulting.
Yes.
So good evening, everybody. This is Ladies
Ladies Lounge.
Uncle Mechanic, we are coming for you. Watch
we're
out.
coming for you.
So we'll go on a short break when we come back.
Okay. We'll be right back.
Fantastic conversations.
Great to see you again. It's good weather. You want to agree?
I live the life that I love. I love the life that I live. Tomorrow.
Traffic updates.
Ojaba and Charity intersection.
And everything fun is right here on Mainland 98.3 FM. Don't touch that dial.
Well, I am Gloria Young.
And I'm NY.
Together, we intend to bring you a captivating show that will keep you glued to your radio.
Yes, so from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. on
Women Real Talk.
Plus plenty apropos.
We're just introducing the program. We forgot to tell you all who we are, what we do, and who she is.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Did you miss me? I missed you all. So my name is NY, and
your social media handle.
My social media handle, of course, message on Instagram. I will get that message on Facebook.
Okay. I'm Gloria, and as a young, I count my blessings daily. And yes, this is Ladies Lounge on your favorite. We are on YouTube. We are on Facebook.
Hello.
So just go click on Mainland 98.3 FM. Look for Ladies Lounge. You will see the beautiful ladies sitting here. Definitely see Mainland 98.3 FM. So if you want to send us any messages anything, please go ahead.
Well, wait.
They fear to do them, you understand? Basically because of the kind of society and culture we have. So today, our title, NY.
Yeah? To be my wife?
You're not familiar with that part. NY and Gloria. No. Say,
sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death. Us do part. Gloria. So so till death.
That's the title. Till death do us part.
Till death. So is that a little
people do? The society those vows.
Yeah.
It doesn't click. They don't get to understand
it's like
what
almost
it
like
means.
words.
Yes, it's like words. You know when you go to the registry, do you understand? It's not for richer, for poorer. It's not the proper thing that you just read.
You know, somehow we've all kind of rewritten.
No, they are meanwhile, the person they seek, they seek shege. Say, oh, I'm well, I'm strong. It is well. So they now go for richer. So they kind of like water down these vows.
Those vows.
And these vows are very important.
And also, are people listening? Do they understand what they've just said? I was away for a while, you know.
Yeah.
And from the day we got there, I was thinking to myself, the relationship this girl has with my husband, for instance, her husband would have been eager to it.
Yeah.
Sweetheart, I'm sorry. I don't really. On the last day, I opened the hotel room and she just falls on me crying. And I'm like, what's her husband this, her husband that? He's showing her shaggy. She has 3 girls.
Oh, no.
What's the sex of the baby? He said a girl, and he turns to her and says, from here, carry your things and go to your father's house. And he walks away and he leaves her in the hospital, her and the baby. Tells her he's going to beat her to death. You know, and I'm just looking at this girl. Okay, fine. She's looking for a job. Yes. And she was telling me, he only gives her 10,000 for sometimes.
I'm looking at you.
This is how I was looking at her. Out of that 10K, sometimes she has to use the money, to sort out the house, if maybe he obviously doesn't respect you, he doesn't love you, he doesn't even like you, because if he likes you, this is after he has said she has only girls. They are not. That's a very small-minded man. And then he says that when she leaves to get out, she's not taking his children when she leaves his children. So what are you going to? So I'm like, I said to her, but so what's your mom? Okay, unfortunately her dad is late. They are only girls. So what's your mom saying? How can you admitted in the psychiatric hospital?
That bad?
Was on medication, and I'm like, does your mom know all these things? How could you? So she was going through this alone. And so, but when her mom found out, unfortunately, the poor woman didn't know what to do. You know? And then I said to her, pack your load. Why are you just telling us these things? And then the first thing you should have told, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know her that well. That's who she's close to. But somehow, okay, if she wants to leave the house, they'll try and arrange money. She will find a place away from her mom. I said, why do you need a place away from home? You would need the support of your mom. He says, so that people will not know. I'm like, oh God. Then let's see how it goes from there. But do you not think that guy needs to be bundled up with your mechanic?
Truly?
And
No.
The same.
It's not just
we have
beating.
People who
You know there's a difference between beating and panel beating.
Yes.
Some men need panel beating. That is reshaping. You beat them to shape. That's what some men need.
I was so sad for her. It just dampened the entire trip for me.
And this is the whole thing. This is the thing we're talking about when we say people don't understand when they say those vows.
Yes.
Till death do you part. Do you understand? Yes.
They're ready to stick it out for nothing.
Some people actually think, they just say it's just words. I remember when we were interviewed, myself and Norbert, and they were asking us, I can't remember what the question was, but I was the one who we know we're coming from two different backgrounds. We know that we've lived two different lives. Could talk like that. First things first is we must have an understanding. What is our understanding? That no matter what, the problem, it is never so bad that you cannot sit down and talk. So even when you quarrel, even when you're coming back, because if you have agreed to take a woman out of her parents' home,
out of her comfort,
out of her comfort zone, out of what she knows,
yes,
and throw her into the sea that she does not know.
That is marriage.
That is marriage that she does not know. You must be willing to be there for her. Then, if you as a woman also be prepared to say, you must, do you get? So if you get to this level, then you understand that till death. Now, this till death do you part. We are hearing that a lot of women in certain parts of Lagos, I'm not going to mention the area, are so into, it's on Facebook there. And it's live. It's not as in, it's not allegedly. Darling, it ain't allegedly. It's either when they've divorced him or when he's dead.
How bad could he have gotten?
So you see, I don't know, why did you marry in the first place if you were not going?
Expectations. Forgetting that there's no relationship that is perfect.
That's what we're
Even the one that you have with your sibling is not perfect.
That's what we're saying.
So imagine when two different people from and you just assume that everything is perfect.
Even the way you talk, the things you see, but listen to the way I think. And then you agree to disagree. You get? Kinds of marriages we're seeing these days, they're not good.
Wedding idea.
And now, they get names for them now. You have the Odogu Pararas. You have the Odogu, what's the other one I heard?
Oh, Lord.
You call them funny names. You're calling your husband Odogu Money or something, some silly. Do you understand? So you're giving them the big names, Odogu this and that. In essence, you're saying this man is
Lord and Master.
He's Lord and Master. He's enough. Not just that. In the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months.
Well, it's important. I always tell people that money is important in a relationship.
That should not be the reason why
but that's not
marry.
The focus of.
Thank you.
Your husband would meet your needs, but he can't meet all your needs.
Thank you. Affirmative action. Women should be able to hold their own.
No, but sometimes
it's like, which is very stupid.
Are they thinking?
Anyway.
Because I mean,
it's very
more often than not, the man is not there.
I'm arguing about that. I'm just saying that is why you see.
I know.
Money is important.
If you don't have, do you understand?
Yeah.
She's doing a whole lot of other things.
Yeah.
Because for some guys feel that they have to be the ones who provide for the family, and that's how it used to be. Unfortunately, because of the times, sometimes that's but because the economical taking care of the children, because the other spouse has a good paying,
they both
as well. That's,
yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes, I do. They both deserve to be respected because they are both doing something. They're pulling their resources.
Yes,
this is the reason they must discuss.
Should you not appreciate what this person is doing?
No. You see, if you don't discuss it, you're making assumptions. When they say, I'm sure my husband understands that I don't feel like working.
No, but
or the other way around. I'm sure my wife. No, that's what I mean.
But in this person's case, he's not letting her work.
See? How dare you? You picked up a... pick up is the wrong word. God forgive me. You married a woman. You married this girl. And her child. You now say to her, don't come back home with that baby.
It's not a boy.
It's not a boy. Because yes, I agree that till death.
And also, well, for me, I was...
Financial...
I'm not living.
Backup.
And the guy has told her that he will beat her to death. Really actively isolating her. Because even her twin didn't know what she was going through.
She has a twin.
She has a twin.
Male or female?
Female. They're both girls. They're all girls in their family.
Okay.
So she didn't know what she was going through. He was making her sound like she was just being difficult. So so when my husband noticed that we went in, he came out and the girl she was trying very hard to keep it together. Every time she talks, the last time the guy's father told her. So okay, I said to her, you need to leave. I mean, I don't advocate for, but in certain situations, you just what are his elder brother's names? Because his brother's names, at least how old is he? She wasn't. So I said, you don't even know the guy you married. It was very important.
Very, very important.
Because you look at the family and you know that, okay, these ones don't take care of their wives.
Yes.
They hand you over to the eldest member of family.
That's how it's meant to be done.
They'll hand you over to the boy's father, the oldest uncle or something, or the older brother.
Yes.
So you will...
That's another part of the till death do us part we got to talk about.
It's till death, oh.
It's till death. So you see this death part.
It's final. I told her, I said, you know what? You have 3 girls, right? And she might never love them as well as she would love hers. But if you're lucky, she would love them. If you are unlucky, that is just the beginning of
to happen. For when we turn on the phone lines, for people to
guidance.
But in the meantime, this other part of till death, is it that is it like an albatross on our necks?
Get a place. I said, why? She said, because so that people will not know. So now,
do you remember this girl, this woman that was that not her name? Is that not her name?
No. Sinach is alive. Sorry, we're sorry.
Not Sinach.
Oh
God! Exactly.
She stayed there until the very last minute.
Till the last minute, till she was almost beaten to death.
Almost. Did she die there? Okay,
she died in the hospital now. A few days later.
Yes,
it's Sinach. Yes, I got the name right. The beating and all of that.
The church was aware of the beating.
The church was aware of the beating. Family was aware of the beating. They had tried to drag their sister away. Sister refused because it was like blah and blah blah blah. No be till death be that.
You don't die. You don't go.
You don't go now.
We don't even talk about her anymore.
Even her music.
I don't even know what her children where they are.
The husband was. I know the husband was. I can tell you that for a fact. But if it was in Lagos that this happened, that they're living in Lagos,
her state of domicile.
You see. That's another thing. All states need to, we need to do better. This thing.
Because, it's not only women who go through this. They have men. And I think it's hers is emotional for now. He hasn't beaten her yet. But you know that emotional thing in your heart
they tell you
and in your brain. She's already depressed.
That is so sad.
She has already had...
That's it now. And that beating to death, it's like I saw a video of a woman when she was screaming. She had just been poured petrol and the man had lit the match.
Oh, Lord.
And she said, and her... The man had actually been threatening her. He said, one day I will burn you to death. One day I will burn. They were now looking for money to take care of her. This was on the first day of school, I think. And what was the last offense? She went out and came back late. The man was so sure that she has a boyfriend.
Imagine, that's an insecure man.
Is that not till death, Noni?
It's still death.
It's usually insecurities that cause this thing.
Horrors. Unimaginable, because, they can't speak. Unlike women who would at least find one person. My wife slapped me. That's all I have to say.
My wife.
Did you hear the way my wife? And then our
even me that my husband has never touched.
When you want to talk? Because our mouth's no good.
I have to shout, so I'm working on that.
Yeah. So that's good.
So
that's good.
Because I don't insult him or abuse him.
But
I'm
he
just
doesn't like that loud.
Make my point, and then
you know why you always start far away.
Always going far.
You now realize that. Oh God, Uncle Nobs must have felt really horrible to think that he would think that he would do this to you.
It's a reflex action. I beg go, make man no hit me. My body is too precious to me. That kind of thing, So it's taken me a while, and I'm working on it.
You throw your words at him, fling your voice.
You understand?
And in all this, Uncle Nobs is
no provocation. There's no abuse. There's no quarrel that has made him lift. That is a man.
That's a man. That's a real man.
Talk, she go, grumble, she go. But you see, there are levels to these things. I mean, you can't go ahead and disrespect it.
Even when he shouts at your children, my son, if he shouts at him, he loses it.
Yes.
He doesn't.
You see? So that's it. Women have their own ways, men have their own ways. So this is really important. We will open the phone lines when we come back after we've taken a musical break. You understand? But we want you all to call us and tell us.
Think about it. Yeah.
Think about
it from that girl's perspective, from my husband's perspective. Yes. And then tell me exactly.
Me holiday. It's a species, baby. Johnny Lebele. You talk say you want marry nene. Johnny Mo. I'm looking for my Johnny. Yeah. Where is my Johnny? Johnny, looking for my Johnny. Johnny do me honey. He's doing me this, he's doing me that. But I know what's him on me. He go Canada, he go Tokyo. Yesterday he say, original go away. See wahala. Johnny leave me follow Cynthia, and I don't know what to do. Johnny Mo. I'm looking for my Johnny. Question: if I know see my Johnny, Toronto, they Sokoto, or they lie, they Sokoto. This one I go away, yeah. Original go away. Johnny give Bele. Talk say you want marry nene. Johnny Mo. Do you know Johnny? Question: if I know see my Johnny, lie, you know so good. Original go away. See wahala. Johnny leave me follow Cynthia, and I don't know what to do. I need to say Johnny Mo. I'm looking for my Johnny. Where is my Johnny?
When the airwaves in your market become more and more crowded. It's time to break it open and really stand out.
No. I am Bimbo Akintola.
Well, I am Gloria Young.
And I'm NY.
Together, we intend to
radio station 98.3 million.
Yes, we're back.
Welcome back. Yes, this is still Ladies Lounge
on mainland 98.3 FM.
This sound do us part. And we're going to open our phone lines, but we're still going to be talking. If you have anything to say about the story we told you before we went on the break,
Do you have any advice?
Yes.
Contrary to mine.
That is 09136 Just type a message. Type a message. Tell us what you think if you don't want to call. And you can even send a WhatsApp message on 0913 till you die.
In sickness and in health.
You go die inside the thing when things they bad like that. Do you understand?
Yeah, because I mean, and then will your family sit back and watch you go through this?
You know, she was having issues in her marriage. I wasn't even aware. You know, I was making bean bags those days too. You know, when I finished, I wanted to. Waiting now. Don't you want it? You know. Oh, she said, okay. Yes. Follow her. I knew her house. So I was wondering where we were going.
Yeah.
When we now got to this other place, you know, she opened the doors, we dragged them in and all of that. We did all that. So I said to her, oh, you've moved? Then she now sat me down.
And told
so she stayed. She just went, I just want you to know.
She have, oh, wow.
Yes.
That
is an animal.
The children. I said, you would die and leave the children.
You know.
And then some woman would take over your children and maltreat them. Because unfortunately, stepmothers are not even so nice all the time. It's by the special grace of God that you get a good...
Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name, please?
Yeah.
Where are you calling from?
I'm Moses calling from Kenya.
Hello, Moses.
Hello,
about what people think or say about her. I'm move out. She's that mom. The pressure will continue because definitely that man will still find out when she all in the name of.
Yeah, you're right.
This is so depressing.
It's okay. I know the calls are jamming now. Everyone wants to talk, but we're going to give you as much time as possible to tell us what you think. You know. Hello.
Hello, good evening, ladies. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Who's on the line, please? What's your name and where you calling
So,
from?
my name is Fred from Lekki.
Hello, Fred. How are you doing?
Hi, really. You know, you're being treated how you're met.
Okay.
Let me explain. So, if you walk into a hotel room and it's untidy, I don't believe you meet a woman. If any man who intends to marry a woman who meets a male support structure around her would dare not do anything on the contrary. In fact, imagine if this woman who wants to get married has 5 older brothers who are in the cult, for instance. So women must make sure that the male support structure around them, either the father or the brothers or whatever, is present and is evident, you know, for the whoever spouse to see. And they will continually check in on her regularly, right? For just words.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has conceived the idea. It's premeditation. Ultimately, when it happens, it will surely happen. You know, so because he already agreed that. And again, men that do this thing, as you quite said on the call earlier, these are men who are probably not doing so well with their lives. You know, she's probably funding the man, or he's not well to do. He's angry. He's seeing himself as a lesser inferior man. I'm not having that. You react. So women should also watch and gauge as well. I'm not saying don't settle for a man who is less than your life is threatening. Run, my dear. Run with your 2 left legs as fast as he can carry you.
Awesome. You know, we keep saying love yourself first. So maybe that's the angle it was coming from. If she loves herself too much, okay, we have another caller on the line.
Zacchaeus.
Oh, Zacchaeus.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes. I'm fine. I'm actually calling from Wဃgây Solo.
Oh, great.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been listening to your program, and it's a very important discussion that is being discussed. Quite all right.
Okay.
Then the second one is about the young lady who probably is going through a whole lot of challenges in her marriage as a result of probably she just married, and then the parents are of the opinion that she just has to stay there. Going back to the first discussion, nothing should bring separation between the two of you, which is an ideal marriage. But when you have serious issues with a woman, but there can be some certain discussion that can involve third party to probably see into what is actually the problem is all about. But in a case whereby that can't be resolved by any third party and it involves violence and all that, even scripturally, you can separate for a while. Separation is allowed, yes. if you separate for a while, probably the man needs some time, but probably by the intervention of marriage counselors, the elders, and probably other meaning people around them, maybe later they can come back to a belief that when you get married, there shouldn't be any form of separation. That is all they believe. But where the life involved is being threatened, then let them seek intervention. And where that does not work, then in that period when they are separated, probably they can't be born together.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Zacchaeus. Thank you. We have another caller. Hello. What's your name, please? What's your name?
I'm already anonymous.
Okay.
Which is the talk, so as I say, so I do have study. After the study, after 2 years, the husband will be pay me top. Make it go in mama place. If he die, people will go talk. If I don't want to be bad story for my picking.
Correct.
I know I made the judge, they mingle with sadness. They used to say my mama they are alive now. And they can't tell me say my papa kill my mama. We want boys. And picking. So now which I want to be that.
Thank you very much.
So much. Thank you.
God bless you.
We'll reach you after the call, okay? After the program. Yeah. Wow.
You see?
Another caller. Hello.
Hello, the beautiful women of Ladies Lounge.
Hello. Good
Hi.
evening.
Good evening.
What's your name?
Good evening. This is Akim calling from IGG.
Akim. Hi.
I think for every rule, for every vow, I think there is always an exception.
Okay.
That's non-commitment. I think it should be an expression of deep commitment and dedication. Wrong already, because even in the vow, it wasn't said that you should like doing beating on everything. Actually, even if the person is even saying so as good as it is that the state at the off should not be part of it. And if things, I feel that she should just move. She just move to we can't say if one when the eye now clears and open that it's not saying that it's not something like this. So that's just let that person just leave. If the person I'm being sorry, thinking that the person will change. Actually, nobody really changes like that.
Yeah.
The two parties to accept that they are wrong and to go for counseling. And if
Thank you. This is you see we just gave you a story. This is a true story of a woman who is saying that she will stay in that marriage, even as bad as it is. Till death do us part. Does it? Hello.
My name is Pearl.
Oh, hi, Pearl.
Hi, Pearl.
Where you calling from?
I'm from Lashon Road.
Okay.
Well, I said,
when I heard the good evening, I was like, is this not glad? Your number. We know your name rather.
We are welcome back. I missed you last week.
Yeah.
You do not getting married to your spouse. There's no reason. One, that is it. The person is sincere. So me, I know it's love. But eventually, what happened that maybe when they now start fighting, there's quarrel and all that. I always ask again, what happened to the love? And if it gets to that point of no return, I think it's better they part ways. As you see me so, I can't even receive one slap. If I wake up, I don't hear a slap. I cannot. I told you here. I can't take again. My mental health is very important to me.
Very important. Is it just your mental health? Women remove like this.
The same body jaw.
If you hit me, Emma, if you hit me and you hit a man, I will feel the pain more and I will be bruised.
I'll take off one handle. So when you get to that level of that, I think there's no need to be together. Just part your ways and have it.
Yeah.
And it's even worse when that woman is dead. So it's better you just find your way if you want to have wahala. Money not dead, they can always cope. When there was money, there was no wahala. When there's no money, there's challenge. I heard of one today which shocked me. The man said, you are the woman. The man told the wife that you did this.
Honestly.
The woman was like, she was there like paying me. The man said we should sell one to make money since there's no money. So it has gotten to that level. That's money. I beg. This marriage of 18, I don't understand. Some are crying, some are telling.
Awesome advice. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Gladys, for calling. Bless you. Unfortunately, I don't think
run out of time.
Yes, we have run out of time. I don't think we can take any more calls. But we're still going to open up the phone lines much later. So jazz and tips.
Jazz and tips.
Yes, jazz and tips.
Trending music.
I live the life that I love. I love the life that I live.
And everything fun is right here on Mainland 90.
No. I am Bimbo Akintola.
Well, I am Gloria Young.
And I'm NY.
Together we
Favorite radio station, 98.3 Mainland FM.
Ladies Lounge. Real women, real talk.
Plus plenty up.
Welcome to the Ladies Lounge. Real women, real talk.
So, you know, and then send us messages and all of that if you want. Yeah. Okay.
So
it's time for jazz and tips.
Yes.
And NY's, you know, NY sent us jazz and tips last week. I don't know if we did a good job, but hey, she's back this week.
The jazzist, the tippist, she's back.
She's back. The jazzist.
Specifically for oral health. That's, I mean, we can use it. We can use the spices for a whole lot of things, but today I'm going to deal with the oral. Cinnamon and cloves, with their antimicrobial and pain relieving properties, can contribute to better oral health by potentially this period when people are abstaining from food. And I had to offer mint to somebody sitting by my side.
Oh.
So if he knew about this, I would not have had this issue. Okay, so cloves, the advantages for cloves, pain relief. If you have a toothache and you have some cloves, you can just put one in your on the particular tooth and by potentially preventing infections and improving overall oral hygiene. Gum health. Cloves' anti-inflammatory properties can help with most of the time. Cloves' antibacterial qualities can help counteract odor-causing bacteria, leading to fresher breath. Now, cinnamon, on the other hand, basically almost the same thing, antimicrobial effects. Cinnamon oil and extracts have shown antibacterial and antifungal properties, potentially helping build up we have on our teeth, you know. Sometimes, and you know, no matter how clean your mouth is, it's very, very easy for it to build up. So see them an added bonus, peppermint, in addition to providing a therapeutic benefits. So heart just got heavy.
Oh, please.
So I apologize. Anyway, gingivitis and halitosis. Halitosis, that smell. So we're going to prepare an alcohol-free, plant-based oral care botanical formulation that harnesses the antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory breath. So the ingredients are stuff you have in your kitchen, like I said. So 2 tablespoons of dried cloves. But if you don't have it, and you know, they will not tell us the truth. Essential oil. Now this is how you prepare it.
If you can't get peppermint essential oil,
it won't give you the same, because peppermint oil is concentrated.
Yeah.
So if you can't get and cinnamon stick in a heat-safe container, so something that they normally say don't use metal containers because it leaches into the glass containers. It's usually better.
Okay.
Glass container that when you pour hot water in would not crack and break. You know, that's why they're saying heat, cover and steep for about 5 hours. So just forget about it. Put it there and leave it and forget about it. After 5 hours, you strain and discard of the cinnamon. Don't have it, fine. But if you have it, add the drops here now and mix thoroughly. Then transfer to a sterilized glass bottle. And you see what the sediments will settle at the bottom. So shake very well. Pour a comfortable amount into your mouth and gargle. If you have a tooth, and you know cavities smell.
Yeah.
That could also contribute to your halitosis.
Yes.
Yeah. That's still bloody.
And then those of us who are also age, because of the menopause and all of that, this can help.
But you know, for menopause, they're encouraged. In fact, not just now when you're going to bed.
Yes.
never sleep with your mouth unbrushed becomes and it messes you up. They also say that brushing your teeth helps with your cardiac health as well.
Yes. And that's why you're not allowed to use mouthwash. But this kind of mouthwash,
this one is botanical.
Yeah.
It's
natural.
You can use it daily. As for storage and shelf life, you can store in the glass container, like I said. But try it, and I'm still waiting for somebody. Okay, somebody did reach me once and tell me how they benefited from my jazz and my tips. Let's see how this does for you.
All right. So we're going to take another break. Let's play some more music. We'll be right back.
Yes.
I don't know what I'm singing right now. Tell me if you feel me right now.
Great to see you again. It's good weather. You want to agree with that?
Yeah, I love weather.
Trending news. Traffic updates.
Ojalba and Charity intersections is good. There's no cause for alarm.
Sports. 8.3 FM. Don't touch that dial.
Yes, so from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. on Wednesdays.
On your favorite radio station, 98.3 Mainland FM. Ladies Lounge. Real women, real talk.
Plus plenty apropos.
Welcome to the Ladies Lounge. Real women.
Because you have missed a whole lot.
A lot.
A lot. But we'll still put on the phone lines for you. We'll tell you what it is.
Because we love you.
Because we love you.
Yeah.
And we know you're there for us, so we'll always be here for you. But now it's time for Hit or Miss. And you know what Hit or Miss is all about now. We're sidelines. In fact, we're like a fly in the wall watching the Natasha and Akpabio imbroglio about it, because we know that every day you all get the news and all of that.
We're tired of it, actually.
But we want
dragging.
to say big ups to our big sister, Lszáᴜ. We see you, sis. We're there beside you. We're supporting you. We know what you're doing. Well done, sis. In the meantime, let's start. The wife went to court and told the judge that, she has to divorce this man. And you know what came to my mind?
What?
Some have food but cannot eat. Some can eat but have no food. She has food that she doesn't want to eat. But truly,
but this is abuse though on so many levels, because
it is.
She doesn't want and he beats her.
The man beats her. Is it till death they talk about? Brings us back to that till death. Is she going to wait for the judge to please give him time to talk to his wife?
Oh,
he has
so
sent family
He
members.
probably just has a
to be
sex
begging.
problem.
And well, he should go and find
Idiot.
I see the way the man was. Apparently, from what I read, the way the man was going about it, it was like, you know how some men do.
What's he teaching the kids?
I don't know. So,
but in his defense, he says he's in love with his wife.
I know this has happened. A woman has told me that it happened to her. Her husband was always, they chase me, that she's going to report him to the priest. And she actually went to the priest.
Oh, wow.
She went to report, talk to this man.
See, priest,
and this is not a young marriage. This marriage I'm talking about, this one I'm telling you about, is even older than me in marriage. So what are you, so now? Maybe it was like this now.
No, it couldn't have been at a
How do
certain
you know?
age. At a certain age, you
My
will slow
dear,
down
you
a
don't
bit
know.
now.
You and I don't know. For her to be complaining and tell you must work together. You all have to work together.
Like has to go with like.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that a hit or a husband's sex drive is a miss? It's a lie. Some have food but cannot eat. Anyway, so I have one here. The UK agency warned that there's a gang. The growing threat of sextortion, this same sex. And they're from Nigeria. Just as young as 14 were being targeted and blackmailed on Snapchat and Instagram by Nigerian crime gangs who disguise themselves as young and then
blackmail them now.
Yeah, but how much do these young boys have?
That's what they say.
That they are collecting money from them.
That they should go and find $100. They should go and find $200, and you know that they don't have.
Yeah.
So you now.
So it's on purpose,
of course,
right? Or maybe they're encouraging them to steal from their parents.
Do they care?
We see. Because you can't. It looks like we can't stop people from sending out nudes. Can you send it without showing your face?
Stop sending nudes.
They don't seem to now. See, even there's a claim that our guy sent his nude.
Who?
Our guy.
And now there's a claim. Yes. But I don't think he sent it with his face because
that's what he has sense.
She said he only sent.
Since he's sending.
But then again,
please
don't forget,
send with your face.
When you be sending those kinds of things, your name is appearing on that day.
Yeah, no. If you send
if
a
it's on
picture,
WhatsApp,
can you do this thing with wisdom?
Please don't do it at all.
That's the wisdom nudes. Now. So don't send it. But
and then these Nigerians, you are busy extortioning young people.
We always find a way, Sha, and it is
and
abuse.
This has been happening for so long. I know one or two. I've heard about the American teenager that
because it's now a crime.
National government to catch Nigerians here who are doing this. So don't think that you can hide behind your keypad.
So it's not big money anymore. There are not any money at all.
Anything.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about the Senate in the red and green chambers. It's basically because we want more representation. We are the giant of Africa by becoming the first African country to have. I want to was sworn in recently. Appointed L쏘ᴜɪᴇs as her vice. So Nigeria, what are you doing? Giant of Africa indeed. Now look at Kenya. Kenya, we have strong people in the Senate. Somebody like, I remember Googling Rambo. I know that somebody is hearing my voice from Kenya. You're doing well. The name of the book will come up again. I'll remember it in a minute. What I'm just trying to say is Nigerians are known for doing things and doing it well. We're not doing well. We cannot keep calling ourselves and saying we are the giant. We are not giant jack. We are not giant.
We need to be at the forefront of a lot of good things.
Yes.
Good things, not a lot of things.
Yes.
Because there's good and bad.
So the very few that are already in the Senate, people are fighting them, looking for different. We know all the things that.
But there's a woman actively fighting to remove her now.
That is the point I'm making.
Let's
women
support
are
ourselves.
using women. The men are using women.
We women are silly enough.
Who will they pass? Who will they say to go and implement it? It's the women.
It's the women.
And you will hear these women coming up with the microphone and talking so sorting woman indeed. When I think, a whole Namibia, small Namibia, what is in Namibia?
People, a good one from Namibia.
It's a hit for Namibia and it's a miss for Nigeria. Did you read that story?
So apparently, Lagoon on their way from Lagos Island to experience Badagry. This is not a good one for tourism. The officers of the Nigeria Immigration Service at that location who stopped the visitors said that international visitors in a country cannot visit tourist sites with a business visa, biodata, and passport shown to them. And according to them, they wanted a physical copy, right?
Yes.
I've
They
had
only
that-
op-
I've
no,
had
no,
that
they said
issue.
they only operate manually.
Roadworthiness. I didn't have the papers in my car, so I showed her
On your
on my phone. And she said,
not
no. It's not acceptable. I said, but it's the picture. I don't know. This is rather embarrassing.
Very
because
unprofessional.
They
very,
didn't
very.
acknowledge the Nigeria showing their guns, being aggressive. Guys, we really need to do better. We have a lot of tourism potential. So can we do better? I think also that we need to give people training. I think we need to organize training, capacity building and stuff. So the officers understand. Let's pretend like they don't know what they did. So they begin to say, you're going to the Nigeria. You want to go to Nigeria to Cotonou or through Nigeria? No. It's not nice at all. Let's do better, people.
Honestly,
Let's do better.
it's a serious miss, because if we do not do something about it, where the
we
economy
need to boost our economy.
it's bad enough
Every sector.
that we're having issues just even living day to day. But when we have chances to bring in this, that when just two,
They lost revenue
two
now,
yes, now if you have
On
two
different
two
fronts.
tourists on a daily basis coming to see
Small snacks.
small snacks
Plus water.
that one that is selling pineapple, the other one that is selling chewing gum, the one that is selling nylon, the one that is even selling boots,
the tour guide,
what's the cap that you put on your
areas that
neck,
they
all
buy,
of
those things,
and we have awesome tourist sites here.
Yeah, we do.
Mention the state. Thing has to be done. We need to ensure that the officers are trained. They understand what it is that people are coming here to do. That's what I'm saying.
So if you don't know anybody, you are finished.
Oh, that's what the story said. Now, if I go to the bottom of this story, I would read what they said. I don't think it's necessary. Disgracing us.
That's shame
Further
and scandal
disgracing us
in the family. Shame.
Shame and scandal in the family.
Shame and scandal in the family. Come back with that Aproko, right?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Are you
that's
sure we're
it.
done?
Yes, my darling. Yes, we're done.
Everyone from A to Z.
Fantastic conversations.
Great to see you again. It's good weather. You want to agree?
I live the life that I love. I love the life that I live. Tomorrow.
Traffic updates.
Ojoba and Chordy intersections is good. There's no cause for alarm.
Sports. 98.3 FM. Don't touch that dial.
Come. I greet na throw salute to I say, wow, una do today na Wednesday o'clock. Our sisters, the ladies, they don't inside lounge, the largest. Now I say make we self join them largest. So as una know now, I don't talk say matter, now they make matter. So everything where we they see for our surrounding, everything where they near us, where they around us, now we they learn. Because one person matter no be how many years now would they this world? Where only the one where you know now you take do. You must use other people own do. So at that time where you spend for this world, you go use them well. Now the talk. So the matter what I bring today, na marital matter na I bring. When I go say, when I not say for this we life, the thing where they important to whether you be man or whether you be woman or now that's a marriage where you go marry one person, start to procreate, make your own children. Now so now we they talk. Now what's in our if we count our purpose, go count our purpose, come back. Now that thing now be the main purpose. Because you go marry that person, whether not by love or whether not by circumference or not by anything. When I go marry, when I marry finish that, the thing wanna define now those children when I won't bring come out. Now the procreation now we day. Now that thing now we day. Now waiting day important be that. So no matter who you be, whether you be man or whether you be woman or you must marry born pikin to make your own before the thought say you don't enter world. So if you want enter world, you must do these things because now these things are very, very important for adults. If you want to say I don't grow, I don't big, I'm bigging. Now that thing I go do. Now I go make person know say yourself don't they responsible. So I come bring this matter come now. Because in Papa and Mama died. And after Papa and Mama died, and only she them. In Papa younger brother not be problem, but in Papa younger brother wife then be the problem. The woman just not want to make another person their house with him children. Because he get his own children, he get 3 children. He can't turn Vero to their house help. Now Vero go do this, now Vero go do that, now Vero go do this, now Vero go do that, Vero did everything. Now Vero. Now so what they hear every day. Before you hear, you go, hey, Vero, bring this, Vero, bring that, you the mad, you the now so you go they shout, yeah, gay, you very gay. Papa, you go they cause this girl. You go they cause this girl, they shout every time. Now the abuse. What do they call the abuse? Now be that one. Now be the abuse. You go they abuse this girl. He abuse Vero so te Vero can lose confidence inside himself. Vero no can get confidence inside himself again. Vero can turn to shadow. Vero go they, before you turn, you go say, wait a minute, I said something there. It don't go. It go to do that meow like shadow. They talk. It don't go. It dodge everybody. No one make people say, because in the fear say, what are you say won't cause them? What are you say won't do this? What are you say won't do that? All of us try to intervention. We tried it. We tried to intervention, but it doesn't work with this woman. We so in I make say, in if we talk anything. This matter where we talk now, so Vero do. At least they send her go school. In the go school. By the time we Vero go reach class 5 for secondary school, now so in on Kudayo. As in Kudayo, this woman come out for school. Vero no graduates. Vero no graduate. This woman not let Vero graduate. Inside no get money where you want to take the send Vero go school. Meanwhile, this is what would they talk. In husband, the Vero uncle don't do will. In do will say if he die, make everything done they as the right and put. This woman not care, and Vero no get a lawyer. We go fight for him. Now so this woman Vero go marry saying thinking say. At least you don't get your own husband, you go start your own life too. My people. Vero matter na sad matter. Vero come meet the wrong person and marry. Because when person don't they run from helter to shelter. When they run from helter to shelter, no way make mistake. So Vero in this run from helter to shelter. Now so he can enter the hand of the wrong man. This man I marry. They put for house. And what's funny for this matter, because this man get money well. No be poor man, a very rich man. Very rich man. In get your own house, when don't build, in get everything. This man, when Vero be, because that time when this man married Vero na 17 plus. This man na 35. 35. Vero, waiting to Vero. Now we won't go get this woman or say, in don't take Vero do something. We don't go begin. I'm saying, where this girl? If you not bring this girl, come out now. While I'm going to be before we come. Maybe after 2-3 weeks, then come. Come tell one of the people. Don't come over. All of us wrong. Come out there. Say, then why you waiting do you? Where we not see you in 9 dates? My thing don't marry you. He not see your husband. This thing, that one. This the way we talk. Now so your phone started to ring. Now inconsistent because it don't lower the volume of this rate. It's no quick notice. The inconsistent don't get 5 missed calls. Now you say, hey, you gonna shake. We look at why this guy they shake. And say your husband don't call 5 times. So hey, this is the way they talk. Now so this guy rush carry phone. Start to call them and say no, say phone sit there and silent. Say he don't put in phone for silent when he enter motor come. Yes, say Intel and say he won't come greet us, the people waiting there with before. Now so when they hear this man they shout for phone, we don't know what they shout. We just hear for phone. What didn't they go on? What did they look ourselves? This one look me, look that one, but all of us they look. So what didn't they go on with this fellow? What didn't be this one now? What didn't this get on to? He just they talk small. At I tell you, he don't lose self confidence. You know, get them again. But what look say which one be this? Because they fit talk where they fit. So we they even shocked say married person. And they talk to the man. Anyway, this is the way they talk. Now there's a man say in talk say husband they come pick him. My people, this man not come up from inside motor. This man not even bother to greet all of us. Don't carry big motor come. As him come now was very run. We said they run follow him. Then say no me will no worry. No me will no worry. We won't greet the man. The man just wind up the window after Vero to enter. He no even answer us. That's so pew. Go. We worry you. We start to the worry, Wᴏᴜ. Now, so you know how life be. Now, when your own matter come, you go face your own matter. Now, 5 years later, now we see Vero again. How it happen? I see Vero for market. No be Vero with this, na Vero. No be Vero with this, na Vero. This person don't be like say don't age. This time, this cannot pass 23. They don't be like person with don't age. Now, rush the Vero. He shake. Now looks and waiting day. You dey okay? He say, hey, they okay. But wait one day. Now so this girl post here started to tell me how matter be with your husband. Now I say, why you still stand there saying no get where to go? You get where to go. We will go help you. We go say don't get 3 children. Bring the children come. All we day here we go help you. We not see Vero again. No. Now so we not see Vero again for another 10 years. Another 10 years before one person come tell me say in see Vero. Where you take Siam? It's in go one of them friend house for one area, one rich area, and so in see Vero now they live next door. Say the people where they there when they tell them Vero matter saying they cry. They say the husband now so they beat them, they treat them anyhow, they do them anything. But now say this girl don't go through trauma. He don't go through trauma well. He don't losing self-confidence. Now make way inconstant. In no Greek comot, in the fear where to go, waiting to do, who to see, how to see. The thing vex us. We go their house, we go begay this man, go begay now. Very time they down, they beg us, make we not spoil a life. Say make we not spoil a life, make we not spoil a marriage. That's so we come out hand. Because you feel force malo, you feel force some rich stream, say drink water. If it drag a rich there, but you know if you put the water inside your mouth, make it swallow up. Marriage not be do or die, oh my people. Marriage not be do or die. Not be forever that you go stay one place, make one person come take you, do football, one person take you do nonsense, turn you to what you not be. Say because you marry. Even God talk about inside Bible. He give reason why you feel divorce your husband. It makes sense. Make person they were in the sofa. It makes sense. More answer now. It makes sense. Make person they suffer. This man hasn't get money rich, no finish this scale education, not do anything, carry and put inside house, you know they come out except to go market. For how many years? The matter vex us well, but what we want to do, nothing we will fit do, until Vero do them for himself. Marriage not be do or die, yo.
Well, I am Gloria Young.
And I'm NY.
Together, we intend to bring you a captivating show that will keep you glued to your
Ladies Lounge. Real women, real talk.
Plus plenty apropos.
Welcome to the Ladies Lounge. Real women.
Aproko has said it all.
As if Aproko was.
As if she was. I'm telling you.
I knew what we were going to discuss today.
But see, Gloria.
Wow.
I think this thing, we women, we mothers who are bringing up children need to we have to teach our children love for self.
Yeah.
You know, the female children, the male children, love for self, and then love and respect for self, then love and respect for others.
Yeah.
Because
and you know, build the confidence of your children.
Yes, but in the case, in the event that the mother is no more, if you at least build, or the father, if these children are used to a particular way of life, no matter how much the circumstances have changed, hopefully they will never forget it.
They will never forget it by His grace. You know, there was something one of our callers said. Remember, I wanted to talk about it, where he was saying that always make sure there's a father figure or a man from your own family, you know, who will always be in the picture and all of that. There's so many women who don't have that.
They don't have.
So then what happens? Does it mean that? Does it mean you should have an uncle?
What if you don't
but
have?
What if you don't have someone who's close enough to you?
We need them. And then you, the woman who is in an abusive situation, saying, "Oh, because of my children, your children."
Okay, so that if you want to call us and talk to us about it, see, Aproko was 000410.
Is that going to be? Is that how you're going to be carried out?
Even the men, you beat your wife to death. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
A similar issue, but I want to discuss with you people off air. I don't know, how can I reach you?
Okay, so we'll call you.
We'll call
give
you.
A call, Cynthia.
All right.
Yeah. So we've taken note of your number now.
Yeah.
We'll give you a call. Yeah.
Okay.
But be strong. Yeah.
Okay.
Does it mean that the man cannot take care of you? So I think this is the time for us to use this opportunity to talk to men. When you marry a woman who is the father figure, your father is the protector, and then you get married, and it's as if they hand you over. Do you understand? To your husband to be the protector. So a woman has been transferred from your father to your husband. Does it mean your husband should treat you as a punching bag? And then you keep quiet and you stay there. You came from somewhere. Do you know that there's some village from?
Okay, my name is Stanley from Augusta.
Okay. Hello, Stanley.
This topic is an interesting topic, but I've not experienced this in my family and myself and mine. But I've seen it somewhere. A woman in my neighbor in Lagos in this case. No, she doesn't have anywhere to go. The competitor, she will look at, there's nowhere to run to.
Right.
She can't go back to the village. She cannot go back to the parents because the mother doesn't even have a house to stay. Yeah, some people don't just have somebody that will help them. That's just it. But I don't know. It's better than for her to even go and stay after than to be done, rather than to be beaten to death.
Yes. Definitely.
Okay, that's that.
Listen, you've been handed over from father to husband, and your husband starts to treat you as if you have nobody else.
Keep hammering on this because it's not a lie. Those children did not fall from heaven. They were under the tutelage of some. But you, the mother, you forget that.
So what happens, even if you say the church and the rest, the only thing violence, the beatings and the rest, the church is not in support of that. They encourage you to stay away. Most churches
don't forget once died in the church.
She didn't tell anybody anything.
No, the church was complicit.
Well, I'm just saying, a lot of people say, what will my church say? I won't tell them.
Oh, people
what will
say
this? What will people say?
Love yourself. Love yourself.
If to sort you people out, they can separate you for a while. You can be separated for a while until the man comes back to his senses or the woman comes back to her senses. Don't stay in the kind of marriage where they will kill you they will die.
They'll kill you to death.
To death.
Yes. Because there's some killer is kill.
Yeah.
Some kill will kill to death. Some other
Really?
kill the person will just die.
Once that begins to happen, I mean, they say it's always bringing it up again. You better walk away for a little while.
Walk away.
Walk away for a little while for your peace of mind.
There's an Oyibo saying that says
it will come back.
Yeah.
And we had an anonymous caller, remember? She said that she was in that kind of situation, and when it got so bad, she walked.
She left.
She didn't have any money. She just found a way to live with her children, all girls, and tell us that she's encouraging
I think we
that.
should replace that credit for her.
Done.
Yeah. Oh, done. Oh,
Done.
glory.
Saying, please, men, be careful.
Please, love your wives.
Love your wife.
As you want to be loved. And then, men always forget. Women have long memories. So they will marry you and then you will do to them. Then one day you become old.
Yes.
I'm seeing a lot of lonely
That is what
old
is happening
men.
now.
Those lonely old men are not just lonely. Well, maybe not in all situations. And helpmeet, they treated them badly.
So the women are not willing to be anybody.
They're doing a lot of things. It's sad.
So you need someone who is going to be there to massage your aching joints.
Be good to your spouse. Man, woman, be good to each other.
Yes.
After the kids leave, you have no one but yourself.
And that's why they say the wife of your youth. And they say when you marry, it's 1 + 1 is 1. So when you begin to deal with the woman to that extent, you're dealing with yourself.
Yeah.
You're dealing with yourself. That is your other partner. Somebody was arguing with me. In fact, it's a lady. She says, listen, that part in the Bible that they said that the woman came out of the rib of a man is a lie. She doesn't accept it. She refuses to accept it. What kind of rubbish is that? And I was like, okay, so how was Eve? She said she doesn't know. That she's sure that God brought Eve out from the sand. Do you understand? And that's basically because she feels that women are being treated so badly that they can't say that the men are supposed to be taking care of the women and allowing them speak, forgetting that in those days, in the olden days, our women were treated so well.
Well,
so
we still
well.
had incidences.
Oh
of
yes, we
bad
did.
stuff.
We
And
did,
maybe
but
the
we
internet
had
did not allow us to hear them.
no.
all.
But we had stronger family relations. That they dealt with such issues very well. I collected his daughter and told them to come and collect their bride price. I saw toilet money. Any day they come, they should come. I saw it. They
Their
never
money?
came. My father said they are not married to his daughter anymore. Somebody else came and married his daughter.
The grandfather.
My grandfather, rather. Sorry. Do you understand? So even then, that kind of thing was not taken, and like the other callers.
But interesting.
Yes.
And I hope that anyone in this, in a domestic, it's beginning to sound like it. I had this lovely quotes all people ever work on. So we start, we set, we focus as many times as you need. Just
Nice
never
one.
give up.
Nice one.
You have the power to shape. Don't waste your time on trivial matters. Focus on being the best version of yourself.
The discussion continues. Women are the ones holding themselves down. We shortchange ourselves, talk down on ourselves, look down on ourselves, and still expect support from ourselves. Women supporting women is lacking in one area. Help her. Tell her. Find the best way to tell her and encourage her.
On that note, we'll thank our producer, Sage, our IT people, Dami
and Co.
You, the audience, thank you
Yes.
very much.
All
for
our
listening to
callers.
us.
괶ᴜ is coming up in a minute with love
Yes.
and light. See you all next week. We'll be here. Hope you'll be there. Bye-bye.